Hello, my name is Natalia. I'm from Russia, and right now I live in Budapest, and I make a video in about Budapest, and I make a video for you about Budapest. I go to um, tour in Budapest for bus, and I show you street Budapest and the principal building and monuments, and I show you Pest and Buda, and let's go. We start from Basilic St. Istvan. By the way, you can climb it and look at the beautiful panorama of the city. The ticket costs 2,000 forints. There are few tourists on the bus now. A ticket costs 10,000 forints. Well, all day, and also includes a boat trip on the Danube in the evening. I missed it, unfortunately. Well, be shaken a bit, but the views of the city are amazing, and that bright Budapest sky and soft sunlight is amazing. Adore. The bus has an audio guide in the different languages, but not a very interesting story. Mine is more fun. Well, we turned around and now we'll go to see the city. There are almost no traffic jams in Budapest. Actually, this is my first bus tour. I really like walking and exploring cities literally brick by brick, but the bus is also quite interesting. Walking the street is very interesting, but there is a risk for an individual to get lost. I managed. It happened in the evening when you don't understand where you are in relation to the river. I had to ask for direction. The map didn't help me in the dark. Mobile internet and roaming in Budapest doesn't work. Soon we will reach a beautiful synagogue. It is one of the largest in Europe. And next to it there is a small souvenir shop. A Russian seller works there. She moved to Budapest 20 years ago. She was very surprised when I told her that I had come from Novosibirsk. In the souvenir shop, by the way, very beautiful ceramic mugs were sold. I really regret that I didn't buy them for myself to drink Siberian tea. Little history about Budapest. Budapest was formed from the three cities of Buda, and Pest. And I'm very impressed that he looks so well now. It was lucky with the weather. My whole vacation is as sunny as it is now. It only rained once, but you still feel the cold wind. Even Siberians are cold, it's true. Up to Elizabeth Square, the Snow White Bridge also bears this name. And on the square there is Ferris wheel, also white. A bus stops nearby, which goes to the airport, and there is a point where you can take a PCR test. How beautiful! There are many beautiful buildings in Budapest. There are, of course, and many usually. But the streets are very harmonious architecturally. but the opera house is closed for restoration. I will not look, but after a while, other tourists will see its freshest and most beautiful, and perhaps go to the spectacle. The building of terror you'll suffer now, thanks to what events it appeared. It is very sad. I tell you a short about November in Budapest, a great time for vacation, but only the first week. Then it gets very cold and it rains a lot. But in Novosibirsk, in general, there is already snow at this time, but here you can walk without a hat. You can get off the bus at a stop, take a walk in the area you like, and then go further to see the city on another. It is a little tiring that you are rushing somewhere and all the buildings in the end look like one. It is better to walk on foot to enjoy the architecture. And if you get into unusual place, Tinder is ideal for this. You can arrange a bar tour with a new friend. So I went around a dozen bars in Buda and went illegally to the ruined pub Simpla. I did not have a QR code, but I was absolutely healthy and my stealth mod worked. By the way, now we are driving through a remote district, which I would hardly have reached on foot from the center. And I'm always interested to look at the informal life of the city. It's very nice and beautiful. Sunset is already visible, by the way, in Budapest. They aren't very bright. It gets dark very quickly. We have already returned to the main streets of the city. Don't be patient. In memory, only Undersea Avenue, which is pedestrian street, Gorky Pal, where I live in Budapest, and it seems it is all. By the way, street means utka in Hungarian, almost consonant with the Russian word ulica. And here is a beautiful Parisian department store, unlike any other building in Budapest. All bridges in Budapest are open to pedestrians. During my trip, the Széchenyi Bridge was closed for restoration. And finally, you will see the Danube and the Buda area. The views of the city are incredible. On the mountain, there is a beautiful park with a million steps. The views of Pest from the park are breathtaking. If you are going to go upstairs, take water and food. They will come in handy. Very close to the Green Bridge are the famous Gellert beds. I bathed in them, and in the next video I'll show you how it's inside and my naked legs. This hill Gellert looks a little abandoned. You can even meet the garbage. Unfortunately, it is sad to watch this devastation. Its place is unique, and the park for walking is just beautiful. There are benches upstairs to sit. Believe me, you will quickly want it. You can get to the statue of Gellert, but when I got up to it, the passage was closed. You have to Google beforehand. There are also many attractions on the Buda side. They are all conveniently located on the first line before the Danube. There is the Buda Castle, the Fisherman's Bastion, beautiful churches, and just amazing houses. Very quiet place. To see the Fisherman's Bastion and the Buda Castle, you don't need to pay anything. Very beautiful places, and they also offer a stunning view of the Parliament. This is the end of the walk along Pest and Buda, and right along Margaret Island. How do you like Budapest? And did you like it? I really like it. Each site is beautiful in its own way, but I like it best more. Uh, I'll tell you a little more about Margaret Island, which reminded me very much of Tatashev Island in Krasnoyarsk. This is Siberian city. There is a mini zoo, a cafe, you can rent a bike or a mini car. It is a very quiet place where athletes, sportsmen like to train. There I found a strange field where stones are laid out with dates and names of people who died from COVID. Their island can be reached on foot from as a site of past. I hope y- mm, I hope you enjoyed the views of the city and my story in better English. See you later. Bye.